All right, well, good afternoon and welcome to today's webinar. Kick it up a notch, turn your QR codes into MAXcodes, the latest in an ongoing series of educational webinars from WindowBook. My name is Wallace Vingelis and I'm Vice President here at WindowBook, and we are also very pleased to have Doug Bamer here as our special guest presenter. Doug Bamer is the CEO of the Technicom Group, one of the Detroit area's premier direct mail letter shop facilities. He has been involved in the direct mail industry for over 30 years and has extensive experience in all facets of the direct mail process. He is also acting as executive consultant to MAXcodes and is involved in all aspects of marketing and development of this exciting new technology. Today's webinar will discuss how MAXcodes can greatly increase the power of an ordinary QR code and how you can use MAXcodes to drive better marketing campaigns. Now let's begin. We know you all have been hearing a lot about QR codes and the USPS Mobile Barcode Promotion. In fact, I can look through the attendee list today and see a lot of names who have already attended one of our QR code webinars. Today, though, you're going to learn about how you can boost the power of a QR code and turn it into a MAXcode. We're very excited to have Doug Bamer of QR to the Max and Technicom with us today. WindowBook is also very excited about the brand new business relationship we have with both of those organizations. Doug is going to talk to you or review for you today what a QR code is and how they are being used. But the main focus of today's webinar will be Doug explaining what a MAXcode is, the different types of MAXcodes available to you, and how MAXcodes are better than ordinary QR codes. Having said all that, it is now my great pleasure to turn things over to Doug Bamer of QR to the Max.
Thank you, Wallace. Welcome, everyone. We're glad you're here, and I want to say also that we're pleased to be associated with WindowBook and their fine products. As you saw in the introduction, we will be looking at a QR code or a MAXcode later on in the presentation, so you should have a smartphone with the appropriate scanning software installed. First of all, we're going to talk about today's topics. Today's topics are direct mail goals, QR codes, and MAXcodes. We're going to tell you about QR codes, what they are, and MAXcodes, what they are, and why they're better than QR codes. There are two types of MAXcodes, and we'll explain that. We will go to MAXcode Central and show you how that works. We will show you mobile marketing applications, how to make those better. We will talk a little bit about the market growth in both smartphones and in QR code applications. We'll show you some practical examples of ways that you can use MAXcodes in your everyday marketing campaigns. How to avoid mistakes in creating a smartphone presentation and project, and how to order MAXcodes. Of course, we want you to buy them from us, so we want you to be able to order them from us. And we'll talk to you about the additional services we offer in addition to the MAXcode products. There's a big question in marketing, and it's not just in direct mail marketing, but it's in all types of marketing. And that is anyone looking at my message? That's a question we've all asked forever. And the second part of it is, if so, who is it that is looking at my message? We can answer those questions using MAXcodes. We're going to show you how we can do that. It's one of the first times ever that those types of questions can be answered. In the past, we would deliver a message, especially in direct mail and direct mail goals. We would deliver a message. We would gauge a response using rudimentary tools such as coupons, 800 numbers, bring back cards, and things like that, very rough types of response. And you could discern very little statistical data available from the responses because there were such rudimentary tools. In the future, we will deliver a message with unlimited information because the time and space is not a limit anymore with the onset of the internet. Know when and where the message was received using MAXcodes, exactly where and when it was received. Know specifically who responded to the message. That's an extraordinary capability. And gather the type of data you need to grow your market constantly. Now, what is a QR code? I suppose we all know this, but a QR code is what is called a 2D or two-dimensional symbology. It was a product